Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'm ScrapMan, bringing you another episode of Scrap Mechanic, and today I am doing the House Flipper Challenge. And if you're wondering what the House Flipper Challenge, it's a challenge that I just made up in which I'm gonna build a house and then try to make it do a complete backflip and land upright and not mess up or fall over or anything like that. Hence the House Flipper Challenge. It's kind of a play on words. Get it? House flipping? Because the house actually flips. Okay, well, first things first, if we're going to do the House Flipper Challenge, then we're gonna need a house. Now, there's pretty much an unlimited number of ways you could design your house, and there's also a big variety of ways in which you can get these houses to do a flip, so if you guys want to take on the House Flipper Challenge too, you're definitely welcome to. You know what, maybe if this video does well, if you guys like the idea, maybe I'll actually make it an official challenge in the Discord, and then I can do an episode reviewing some of the best House Flipper contestants. Let me know if you like that idea down in the comments. All right, but first things first, let's build ourselves a house. So I'm gonna give myself a concrete foundation, and I'm also gonna use this just to measure how big I want my house to be. And oh man, if I make, the bigger I make this, the more ridiculous it's just gonna get. I'm gonna make it like a nice, cozy little cottage. I think that, I think this is enough floor space, yeah? All right, so now I wanna find the center of it. Oh, this is like almost perfect. And we can put our door right there. And we even get a little window for our door. All right, that's not so bad. Now let's start filling in the rest of the walls. All right, so we got most of the walls filled in, so now I'm gonna give myself a couple of windows out in the front. We're gonna have the classic windows with a wooden cross frame in the middle. I don't know if there's a specific name for those type of windows. All right, and I'm starting to regret building this thing out of brick because I realized that brick is heavyweight, which making this house flip is going to be just that much harder. All right, and to make things even harder on myself, I'm going to do myself no more favors by adding a brick fireplace as well. All right, build a nice chimney going up. I'm actually making it a nice hollow chimney as well. All right, so I was thinking about colors, and I think I'm going to want to do like a light red brick on the outs. Oh, that is actually a little intense, isn't it? Oh, I've realized that the outside of these windows should also be wood, not just the inside of the cross frame. These windows are getting kind of big. All right, I'm gonna still go with the super obnoxiously bright red brick because I think it's gonna look good in a thumbnail. The brighter the colors, the better. All right, and then the brick chimney, I'm actually gonna make that out of a different kind of brick. This one's gonna be a dark brick. There we go. That way it at least kind of stands out a little bit from the rest of the house, even though the rest of the house is the same material. All right, I think we're doing okay so far. So now I'm just gonna do a simple roof. I'm gonna do it blocky, like slat style. So it's almost gonna be like overlapping shingles, I guess. All right, I think I have a pretty nice roof installed. If I do say so myself, let's take a look underneath. Oh, there's some painting spots. All right, so I think the only thing this is missing is just a few more windows. I could probably do one over here. And this one, I'm gonna have be a nice open one for like a nice wide view. All right, and then maybe just like one more window over in the back here. Maybe we could just put some cross beams for support. All right, and I think we got a pretty good looking house. I'm not gonna furnish it or anything, because I think if you're gonna do a house flipping job, you wanna make sure that you've already gutted out the house and that you've already made sure that there's no loose furniture inside that's gonna be flopping around in there. So now the hard part, and the fun part as well, we're gonna have to try to make this thing flip. So now there's probably gonna be a couple of stages to this. So the first stage that I'm gonna do is pistons. I'm gonna see, despite how heavy this thing is, can I use some stacks of pistons to get this thing up in the air in the first place? And it would be awesome if I would only need to do pistons, but I think I'm gonna need more than pistons, and I might need to use pistons in conjunction with thrusters to help this thing flip. Let's try it with just pistons first. And you know what? I'm gonna need to carve myself a little entryway here because I can't get in when it's on the lift. I'm gonna try a stack of 4 pistons on each corner and see if this is going to be enough to get this thing to jump. And the interesting thing about these stacks of 4 pistons is they're going to have pegs sticking out just like that. That's also going to keep us just above the ground to prevent any lag if we happen to land flat or anything. But all the pistons are hooked up to logic gates for per leg, so that way it'll be easy just to assign each leg. So now we need to increase all the speeds to maximum. And what we found out with piston jumping stuff in Multiplayer Monday and stuff is that a distance of 3 seems to be pretty optimal to get the most out of the speed. We found that if you increase the range, then it actually slows the speed down a little bit. So I'm actually gonna put this on a time delay. So I'm gonna put a timer in the fire, just like disguise it as a piece of wood. Here, let's get our paint tool back out. There we go, and nobody knew the difference. And this timer is going to go towards all of the piston things because I want to have this button activated so that way when the button gets released, the pistons retract back in. But I don't want it to jump as soon as I press the button, so I can't hold the button down a little bit. So I'll set this to just 1 second, and then all I gotta do is I'm just gonna put a button right there. We press this button, and after a second, it should input into the house. So let's see, how high can the house jump with just pistons, and is it even gonna work? Is this gonna glitch out? Here we go, 3, 2, 1, go. Oh my goodness. Oh, you can see how much weight. You can just see how much weight that chimney adds to it with all these brick blocks by how much it tilts in that direction when I try to make it jump. Oh, all right, you know what? With something this heavy, maybe increasing the distance might help. All right, let's see how this goes with 10 distance. Oh, see, that's actually worse. It still is worse. Oh man, it's way worse. Okay, so pistons alone are not enough, which means we're gonna have to introduce some thrusters. Like I said, my goal is to make this thing do an actual backflip. So the inside of this thing is gonna stop looking very nice, but don't worry, all should be fine. This could be all that we need. I think we're gonna need a lot more thrusters, but we'll find out, I guess. All right, there's a chance that this is all that I really need. So I'm gonna hook this timer up to these thrusters and let's see if this works. Oh my goodness, that did nothing. That did absolutely nothing. We're gonna need so many more thrusters to make this house flip. Not only that, but I'm gonna need another timer because I want those thrusters to activate after it gets up in the air. All right, I've doubled the thrust. Let's see how this works. It doesn't. All right, I've doubled the thrust. Let's see how this works. Oh, we've got half a house flip. Half a house flip is progress. All right, so now I'm gonna add some thrusters pointing down on the back side. All right, I'm gonna add 6 thrusters on the back side. I want more on the front than the back because basically I want more upwards thrusters than downwards thrusters. I don't want them to cancel each other out exactly. I want it to actually give a little bit more of an upwards boost. So I can just hook up the same logic gate to all these thrusters as well. All right, let's see if we got a house flip now. It didn't make that big of a difference. Let me hold down the button for longer. Okay. I think the method's gonna be hold down the button until you can't hold down the button anymore because it tried to jump. And then I think I want to set the delay of the thrusters to be a little bit less, maybe 1/4 of a second instead of half a second. All right. Do we have a house flip? Do we have a house flip? Oh, we are getting there. I think we just need more front thruster strength. I'm gonna add a little bit of backwards thruster strength, and then just as much as I can over here of front thruster strength. All right, how's this doing? Oh, we're getting closer every time, and I want it to land. I want it to actually land on its feet. I don't want it to roll onto its feet. We're doing a house flipper, not a house roller. I guess the next solution is just add more thrust into the front of this thing. All right, I've added 10 more thrusters onto the front. Is this the flip? We overdid it. Okay, now it's a matter of fine-tuning. Oh man, how is that for a house flip though? Oh, I want to see that again. I want to see it again. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is great. This is perfect. This is exactly what we want. We're almost ready for a successful house flip. I mean, I heard house flipping can be really, really profitable, so I can't wait to figure out when all the money is gonna come. All right, here we go. Huh? Oh. Is that, like, that seems pretty good to, oh, I didn't hold it down enough that time. Oof. Oh, okay, hold on. All right, hold it down all the way. So that's like, that could be the equivalent of a doorbell. All right, you know what? I think we can fine tune this a little bit more. Let's take one more thruster out from this side. Ding dong. That's the best yet, by far. Oh, it's great. Oh, it is so great. It's an actual house flipper. Now, there's only one thing missing, and that is that if this is the doorbell, we need to give it a doorbell chime. All right, I think I just wired up a doorbell chime. I hope it sounds like a doorbell. I don't know. Here we go. Good enough for me. It's good enough for me. Sounds like a doorbell to me. All right, and then the final touch, we'll just make this, I don't know, what's a doorbell color? White? I feel like white's a doorbell color. Now, I just like everyone to imagine what it would be like to walk up to your friend's house, go and ring the doorbell, and then this happens. I might just run away. I mean, I might actually just run away. So are you guys interested in trying to make your own backflipping houses for the House Flipper Challenge? Let me know down in the comments below if you'd like that to be an official Discord challenge, if you'd like to watch a video of all the best backflipping houses. I think I would probably judge them based off of just unique ways of backflipping or landing even. I don't know. It seems like it might be hard to judge this. I mean, how would you judge a House Flipper Challenge? I don't really know what kind of criteria I would use. Give me some feedback down in the comments and maybe we can make this happen. If you want to see other crazy scrap mechanic videos like this, then you're definitely going to want to check out this playlist right here on the end screen. Hope this video has earned your subscription. Anyway, this has been ScrapMan, and I'll see you next time. Bye.